Okay guys, so this is the first episode of a new little project that I think you guys will like because I love it, and I call it OPP, Other People's Projects. I'm here with Leon and his badass truck. We're going to ask him some questions about it. We're going to take a look at it. It caught my eye because, first of all, there's a dually axle stuffed under that standard fleet-sized bed, and they don't stick out, so he's got my interest. Let's go talk to Leon. All right, this is my buddy Leon. He's going to tell us about his project here. What do you got?
Well, this is a pieced together truck from all the leftover parts I had over the years. And it's got a 1972 GMC frame.
Awesome.
A 1967 Chevrolet cab and chassis rear axle. 1969 Ford bed, 1969 Chevy bed, and the cab and Titler 1970. It has a 67 Chevy front clip and a 2003 8.1 496 cubic inch with an Allison 5-speed automatic overdrive transmission. And it's just all the leftover parts I had, and I've always wanted one, and they didn't make one 67 to 72, so I just built my own.
I like your style. Well, let's take a look at it. You mind if we pop the hood and look inside it?
No.
All right, let's do that. Oh, look at that. Well, it doesn't just look like a work truck. I think it acts like one. Look at that.
Still got a little bit of wiring to do on it, and clean that up a little bit. But I put a 2001 Chevy van Hydro Boost in it for brakes and power steering, and so it's pretty updated. Old shell, new parts.
It's a good way to do it. I rode in this thing and it rides nice. It feels like a modern work truck. It really does, but it looks twice as cool. Yeah. Let's poke our head inside the cab, see what you got going on in the helm. Oh, it's pretty sanitary.
Got a tilt column.
So a tilt column in there.
Drive-by-wire accelerator.
Yep, I see that.
Yeah.
Good upgrade.
I can't get my cruise control to work, so I'm still working on that.
All right.
I've got power to the switch, but I don't have anything coming out of it. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Part of that project thing, right?
Yeah.
You got it driving. Now it's time to sort it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I left the hole in the side of the bed. I've got an auxiliary tank that sits right inside the bed that I'm going to use, and then put a separate pump on it to pump the fuel from that to the main tank.
Awesome. Awesome.
I used the original tank behind the seat, and then I put the 2003, modified the 2003 fuel pump and put it in that stock tank.
Okay, that's awesome. Nice little retrofit, huh?
Yep.
Make it work. We got to talk about this. That got my attention the first time this truck drove by.
67 Chevrolet cab and chassis dually rear end is the narrowest rear end Chevrolet made. Dually rear end Chevrolet made.
Man, something I didn't know.
And
Leon's
that's
teaching me some
why
stuff.
the tires pretty much fit inside the bed.
Yep.
Because any other dually truck, the wheels are going to stick outside the bed.
Yeah, and that's obnoxious. If you don't want flares on it.
That's all stock.
Gosh.
That rear end is all stock.
You gotta take a look at that. Yeah, it fits really nice in there. If you look down the side of this truck, I mean, come on.
Not a show truck.
No, it's a go truck,
It's
huh?
a go truck.
Heck, I mean, you got the hitch and receiver on there,
Yeah.
so I'm sure you're gonna pull some stuff around town with it if you need to.
Yeah, I got a 20-foot tilt bed trailer. I pull with it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, dang it, Leon, it was a pleasure.
You bet.
Thank you for showing it to me. I'm gonna do a little bit of walking around and show these guys some details on it, and I'll put something together. But
Tailgate.
yeah, I figured you guys like to see this thing. Other people's projects
I
are.
don't have the wheel tubs finished yet.
Oh
I
yeah,
gotta
look
finish
at that.
those,
Hey.
but I didn't want to finish them until I made sure I didn't need to widen, cut the wood back anymore and widen them anymore.
Yeah, nice splices there.
Being I put the new springs in the front.
Tell me about that.
Well, I only had about 1.5 inches between my bump stops and my cross member. So I was going to try to drop the back down to match the front, but I couldn't do it because my shackles would have been through the bed. So I decided to put new springs in the front, and I used 82 Scottsdale C30 front coil springs. They made light duty, medium duty, and heavy duty, and I used the medium duty. I figured I'd raise it about 2 inches. Well, it raised it 4 inches, but it evened it out really good.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to leave it that way.
Yeah.
And I like the looks of it. You know, it's a little high, but I like the looks of it.
I think it'll settle in, you know that.
Yeah.
You drive on it for a bit.
Right.
It's not stink bug, it's not nose high, it's just right, in my opinion. It's a good looking truck.
It goes down quite a bit before.
Yeah. One of the neat things Leon was telling me off camera is the wood kit. You can buy wood kits all day long, but what he did was go to local buddy named Mick here in Montezuma and take some old treated power poles and have them milled down. So that's really kind of cool, and it gives it that reclaimed kind of rustic look versus just a bed kit, really. And I like it. That and the wheel well splits to kind of tub it out for the dualies look really good, and I'm sure when he's done with it, it's gonna all blend in. You wouldn't even know any different. Some of the close-up features here that I like is the dash still holding that standard look, but it's just sanitary and nice. Like he said, it's not a show truck, but I'll tell you what, it's probably my favorite truck in town right now. When he goes cruising by, I can't help but smile and whip my head. So, my goodness, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of OPP, Other People's Projects. So, until next time, friends, appreciate you tuning in.